The old farmhouse always held a special kind of quiet in the evenings, a hush that seemed to settle deeper when Grandma Elara began to sing. Little Leo would curl against her side, the worn fabric of her shawl soft against his cheek, as her voice, weathered but warm, filled the room. It wasn't just any song, it was the lullaby, a melody passed down through generations of their family like a precious, fragile heirloom. Its notes were simple, a gentle cascade of sound that seemed to weave through the creaks of the old house and the chirping of crickets outside, wrapping Leo in an invisible blanket of pure comfort. Grandma called it Whispers of the Willow, a name as soft and flowing as the tune itself, promising safety and dreams woven from starlight. Leo felt his eyelids grow heavy, his breathing sinking with the rhythm, knowing this song was his anchor, his history humming him to sleep. Life changed with a crushing suddenness when Grandma Elara passed away one quiet autumn morning. The farmhouse, once filled with her presence and the constant undercurrent of the lullaby, felt cavernously empty and silent in a way Leo had never known. Grief settled over the family like a thick fog, heavy and suffocating. Leo missed the familiar creak of her rocking chair, the scent of her lavender sachets, and most achingly, the sound of the lullaby. His parents tried comforting him with other songs, gentle stories, but nothing touched the hollow space inside him. Sleep became elusive, replaced by long hours staring at the ceiling, the silence in his room a constant reminder of the melody that was lost. He yearned for that specific comfort, the unique magic woven into the notes only Grandma Elara seemed to fully possess. One particularly restless night, Leo padded silently into his parents' room. "Mama," he whispered, his voice thick with unshed tears. "I can't remember the lullaby." "Not really, not like Grandma sang it." His mother gathered him close, her own eyes reflecting the moonlight, and shared sorrow. "Oh, sweetheart," she sighed, holding him tight. "I try to remember too, but it's fuzzy. It was Mama's gift, her special way. Your father and I hum bits and pieces, but the heart of it, that seems to have gone quiet with her." The realization that the lullaby might truly be lost, its unique magic faded forever, settled over Leo with a profound sense of new loss. It felt like losing Grandma all over again. Driven by a desperate need to reclaim this piece of his grandmother, Leo embarked on a quiet quest. He began searching the farmhouse with a determined focus. Moving beyond the familiar living room, he explored dusty corners of the rarely used parlor, sifted through boxes of old photographs in the hallway closet, and even braved the dim, cobwebby space under the back porch. He wasn't entirely sure what he was looking for. Sheet music seemed unlikely, perhaps just a clue, a written note, anything that held an echo of the melody. He questioned his parents relentlessly about fragments they might recall, trying to stitch together the broken pieces of the tune in his mind, but the complete, flowing song remained frustratingly out of reach. A beautiful ghost haunting his memory. The breakthrough came on a rainy Saturday afternoon. Seeking refuge from the downpour, Leo ventured into the attic, a place usually deemed off-limits due to its precarious stacks of forgotten things. The air was thick with dust and the scent of aged paper and cedar. Near a small, rain-streaked window tucked beneath a pile of yellowed quilts, his fingers brushed against something cold and smooth. Pulling it free, he uncovered a small, beautifully crafted wooden music box, its surface intricately carved with winding willow branches. His heart hammered against his ribs with trembling fingers. Hardly daring to breathe, he lifted the lid. Inside, nestled on faded blue velvet, lay a simple metal cylinder. He carefully wound the tiny key on the side. For a moment, nothing happened. Then, with a soft, hesitant plink, the mechanism engaged, and a familiar, achingly beautiful melody began to play. It was slightly tinny, a little slower than Grandma sang it, but undeniably, miraculously, the lullaby. Tears welled in Leo's eyes as the notes, fragile but clear, filled the dusty attic air. Whispers of the Willow had been found. Leo carried the music box downstairs like it was made of spun glass. Placing it reverently in the center of the kitchen table, he wound it again as the delicate melody chimed into the quiet house. His parents stopped what they were doing, drawn by the sound. His mother gasped, a hand flying to her mouth, tears streaming freely. Now, oh. She breathed, that's it. Oh, Leo. His father Euro's eyes grew suspiciously bright. They gathered around the table, listening intently as the music box played its precious tune over and over slowly. Tentatively at first, Leo began to hum along, finding the notes aligning with the ghost of the melody in his heart. His mother joined in, her voice catching, then growing stronger. His father added a soft, low harmony. Together, haltingly, they reconstructed the lullaby, the music box guiding them, note by precious note, weaving the threads of memory back together. Years flowed by like a gentle stream. The farmhouse saw laughter return, new memories layered over the old ones. Leo grew, and eventually, he became a father himself to a bright-eyed little girl named Elara. After her great-grandmother on her first night home, Leo sat in the very same rocking chair his grandmother had used, the now well-loved music box resting nearby. Little Elara fussed softly in his arms. He began to sing, his voice steady and warm, the melody of whispers of the Willow flowing effortlessly now, rich with the love of generations. As he sang, he saw his own mother quietly enter the room, her face soft with emotion. Without a word, she began to hum the harmony, just as she had relearned it all those years ago. The lullaby, once almost lost to silence, now filled the room again, its ancient comfort wrapping around the newest member of their family. It was more than a song, it was a bridge across time, a whispered promise of love and safety passed hand to hand, heart to heart, generation to generation, ensuring that the gentle magic of the Willow Euro's whisper would never fade.